What's up, everybody? Aaron with Why We Love Horror, and Aaron Unwinds here for letter number F in the alphabet challenge. It is F for Flesh for Frankenstein. That is the movie we'll be covering today from 1973. It says Andy Warhol presented on one of my posters, not on that one, but directed by Paul and written by Paul Morrissey. Collaborator with Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol did not have much to do with this movie, I guess. I guess Paul Morrissey does not appreciate that. It ends up, people end up taking credit away from him. And a lot of other drama went on in the scenes in this movie, I'm sure, in between unwinding and frankly winding up because, this movie's absolutely wild. It's kind of like a perfect convergence of high art and like trashy, campy, weird comedy horror. Udo Kier plays the Baron in this movie, and it's a young Udo Kier. Rest in peace, Udo Kier. Part of why I picked this movie. And it's a take on the Frankenstein story, as you can tell, but a very different take. Here he's trying to get a Frankenstein and a bride to form the perfect master race to have his children. There's lots of hilarity that ensues. One of which is that the Baron, he just doesn't have much of a read for actual people. So the guy he picks as his high libido, wine to sow his oats type of guy is a monk who is taking a vow of celibacy. So when he does behead him, and by the way, the effects in this movie are fantastic. The highlight of the movie is the effects in the gore, and they're done by Carlo Rambaldi, who you should know from E.T., which I don't really like, but they're great effects. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, a few Dario Argento movies, or Argento if you're a traditionalist, with Deep Red, and also one of my favorite Italian horror movies of all time, one of the originals as well, A Bay of Blood, Mario Bava classic. So yeah, the effects just really, really impressive here, and kind of keep it going in between some lulls in the story, but it's just a really good time. It does get rather perverted, you could say. At one point, Udo Kier's character is fucking a gallbladder, just because, why not? This movie just Joe D'Alessandro, who I have not had a lot of experience with, but turns out I have. I've seen a bunch of his movies. In this movie, he plays his delivery is just extremely monotone and bizarre, belongs in a Yorgos Lanthimos movie. This whole movie feels a little bit, I bet Yorgos Lanthimos loves this movie. Yorgos, if you are watching, you can comment below. Overall, I think it's a unique take on the Frankenstein story for sure. Both the Frankenstein and the bride are very attractive individuals. There are not really a lot of clothes in this movie either. And there's just a lot of incel energy from Udo Kier's character, the Baron, with his little assistant Otto. But the production of the scenes are beautiful. There's a ton of really great red color in this movie. It's that thick painted blood that just splatters really nicely as well. And like I said, the effects by Carlo Rambaldi. I had no idea before looking it up. So, but it's what you notice. There's some great decapitations in this movie and just other really interesting body horror. So yeah, it's not the best movie overall, but there's something to keep you interested throughout the 95-minute runtime. So I think we're ready for our ratings here. So let's go ahead and get over to them. And we just do one rating now because whether you're unwinding or not, I think that this is a pretty good movie. I've heard that The Blood of Dracula, I believe, is the name of the other Blood of Dracula, Blood for Dracula, I should say. is a little bit better. So I'm interested to check that out. And I can't go back in the alphabet now, but I'm going to check that out for sure. That's another Paul Morrissey joint. But yeah, this one, it's a good time. It's not like the best movie I've ever seen, not nearly the best version of the Frankenstein movie. I want to like it a little bit more than I did, but it's still, I'm giving it 3.5 leaves here. I think it, there's plenty, like I said, to be interested by. The effects at minimum. Some of the acting performances are so bad they're good. Some of the acting performances are Udo Kier. So there's something for everybody here is what I'm just trying to say. Next in the alphabet is G. And for G, we're taking a little gateway into horror. I've heard with The Gate. I have not seen this one. I've seen The Keep, which kind of looks like the Gate poster. So, interesting there. But yeah, either way, I'm excited to find out what that's all about next week. So thank you for checking out the show. Appreciate the support and keep watching the channel. Here's what's coming up